Greetings, our lovely friends. Listen gently to the chirrup of birds and the rustle of the leaves. They are welcoming you too. I mean, our whole village is welcoming you, because no matter how far we go in our cooking endeavors, there are plenty of things yet to be mastered, like Italian pasta, for example. We are taking the classic Italian recipe and adding 3 different colors to make it even more exciting. Imagine a plate of pasta, swirled in rich sauces, each strand carrying a story of color and taste. That's exactly what we're creating today. So find a nice and comfy spot in your house, and let's dig in, up to the elbows in pasta dough. You're going to love the process just as much as the final dish. And while you're here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Your support helps us share more heartwarming recipes and culinary adventures. Hit the bell icon so you never miss out. As you see, we can't get started just yet. We have to finish some errands around the household first. Some things can't be postponed or done over a quick break, like planting a whole tree. Planting a tree is more than just digging a hole and dropping in a seedling. The type of soil plays a crucial role in how well a tree establishes itself. Sandy soils drain too quickly, making it difficult for young roots to absorb enough moisture, while clay-heavy soils can retain too much water, suffocating the roots. The best soil for planting trees is a loamy mix, a perfect balance of sand, silt, and clay that provides both drainage and nutrient retention. Once in the ground, a tree takes time to fix its roots firmly in place. For the first few months, it is vulnerable, relying on proper watering and care. By the end of the first year, the roots spread deep enough to anchor the tree securely. But no matter the speed, the act of planting a tree is always rewarding. There's something deeply fulfilling about working with your hands, feeling the earth between your fingers, watching life take root, and knowing that this tree will stand long after you. While I am busy here working with the soil, my wife, meanwhile, is busy working with the pasta ingredients. See that bright green color? That's going to serve as a natural dye for green pasta. Now, who first came up with the idea of adding colors to pasta dough? Was it a traditional Italian innovation, or did it develop as a natural consequence of pasta's widespread use? Historically, Italian pasta was originally simple: flour and water, or flour and eggs. However, over time, as culinary creativity flourished, people began experimenting with natural ingredients to enhance both the appearance and the flavor of their pasta. Classic natural dyes include spinach or parsley for green, saffron for yellow, squid ink for black, and beets for red or purple. Beets, in particular, are incredible. They turn everything they touch into deep shades of red, rosy, pink, or even a rich purple hue. Their earthy sweetness also adds a subtle, unique undertone to the dish. let me remind you, my friend, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video to keep our kitchen warm and our table full of delicious ideas. And there it is. Our first dough is ready. As my wife kneads the mixture, the green dye blends in, giving it a beautiful, fresh lime color. It's the perfect shade to contrast the other colors we'll be adding soon. Now, here comes the beet juice. Just look at how it dyes the pasta dough into a stunning, vibrant purple. The transformation is almost magical, turning the neutral dough into something extraordinary. The real history behind Italian pasta goes far beyond just colors and ingredients. While Italy is undoubtedly the heart of pasta culture, did you know that the concept of pasta-like dishes dates back to ancient civilizations? Some theories suggest that Marco Polo brought noodles from China, while others argue that pasta had already existed in Italy, with evidence of similar dishes appearing in Roman writings. One thing is certain. Over centuries, pasta has evolved into an essential part of Italian cuisine, with each region developing its own unique shapes, sauces, and cooking techniques. From long, silky strands of tagliatelle to delicate stuffed ravioli. As my wife rolls and sets aside the little chunks of dough, the story of pasta continues. It's fascinating how something so simple, just flour and a few ingredients, has transformed into an art form cherished worldwide. And today, we get to be part of that tradition, creating our own colorful twist on this classic dish. These are handmade pasta, which makes them even more unique and precious. With practiced hands, my wife rolls out the dough into thin, delicate sheets, carefully stretching and smoothing them to perfection. The dough is soft, almost silky, but to firm up its texture, she places it onto the warm sage, letting the gentle heat gradually dry the surface. The warmth rises steadily, causing the dough to lose its stickiness while still keeping its suppleness. Once perfectly dried, she cuts it into short, even pieces, each one a little handcrafted masterpiece. Just look at how the saji's heat wraps around her, a soft glow warming her cheeks as she works, focused yet graceful. If I were a painter, I would capture this moment on canvas. The vivid colors of the pasta, the golden light flickering across her face, and the quiet artistry of hands shaping something truly special. Now comes one of the most significant parts of pasta preparation, making a hearty and velvety sauce. Here we have freshly cut beef loin, but first, we need to mince it. You might wonder why minced meat instead of small cuts. Finely minced meat blends seamlessly into the sauce, creating a rich, cohesive flavor that clings to every strand of pasta. Historically, this technique allowed the sauce to develop a deeper taste while making the most of every cut of meat, ensuring no bite felt too tough or overpowering. Let's talk about Bolognese sauce, one of Italy's most beloved pasta accompaniments. Originating from Bologna, this slow-cooked meat sauce is rich, savory, and deeply comforting. However, what we're making today takes a different route. Ours is less about tradition and more about indulgence. It carries the warmth and heartiness of a classic sauce, but with its own distinct character. Instead of the usual tomato-heavy base, we'll let the natural flavors of the beef shine, making it a sauce to remember. Now, the pasta takes its plunge into the boiling water. Fresh pasta doesn't take long to cook, just about 2 to 3 minutes, and it will reach that perfect, tender yet firm texture known as al dente. Meanwhile, I'm preparing the sour cream sauce for our pasta. This isn't your typical Italian sauce, but it's one of my personal favorites, mainly because it lets me add as much garlic as I want. Do I have any fellow garlic lovers among our subscribers? Hey, garlic enthusiasts, let's get to know each other. Sure, we might be a little less welcome in close conversations because of that unmistakable garlicky aura we carry. But who cares when our food tastes this good? Look at this beautiful pasta. Each piece plump, silky, and glistening with just the right amount of starch. The colors have held up beautifully. The green, bright like spring leaves, the purple, deep and rich like a vineyard at dusk, and the golden yellow, warm like a sunlit field of wheat. Time to embellish these white plates with the vibrant colors of our handmade pasta. What a feast we're about to have, my friends. This is more than just a meal. It's an experience, a celebration of flavors and tradition. The combination of homemade pasta, rich sauce, and creamy sour cream is about to create something truly special. A generous spoonful of sauce on top, and here we have it. A dish our taste buds will never forget. The first bite, pure bliss. The pasta is soft yet firm, each strand carrying the richness of the beef, the smooth tang of sour cream, and the bold embrace of garlic. The sauce clings to every bite, creating a perfect balance of creaminess and depth, while the slight chew of the pasta reminds us that this is homemade, crafted with love and patience. And now, as we sit at the table, sipping tea and letting the warmth of this meal settle in, it's time to bring our journey to a close. Thank you, dear friends, for joining us today in tackling the not-so-easy, yet incredibly rewarding task of making Italian pasta from scratch. Whether you cook along with us or simply enjoy watching the process, we're grateful to have you here. Don't forget to like and subscribe so we can keep sharing these delicious adventures together. Until next time, buon appetito.